Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to That Time I Got Reincarnated in Minecraft. Apparently there's a serpent here, or something. But, last time... Hold on, I need to kill this slime before something else does. Okay. You almost killed my prey. You die for it. Anyways, last time we went on a bit of exploration in search of the portal to the spirit world. Basically, so that we could kill the protector of it, who gave us an entire block of magic steel, which we then used to upgrade. Why is it nighttime? It's an eclipse? Huh? That's a new one on me. Huh. What does that? I have no idea what causes that. Huh. That's interesting. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, we went on an exploration last time so that we could go defeat the spirit colossus in the that was protecting the spirit labyrinth. And we did. And he killed us once because he's very powerful, but we're pretty strong too. Anyways, we defeat it. We got the magic steel that we need, and then we were able to use that to get all the demon steel tools we need. So thus we are now a greater demon. Also, last time we picked up Severer, so now we have an extra ability. And obviously our extra abilities that come, our extra strengths and stats and whatnot that come with being a higher tier demon. And it also comes with the skill, where is it? Extra skill, Sage. Which basically just does the exact same thing as Dilettante, but Sage can evolve, which will be very nice. Especially since we need to evolve it before we can until we can we need to evolve Sage into Great Sage before we can evolve, because it's one of the requirements for the next tier demon. On top of some other things that we can currently do, words are hard, and some things that we cannot. But anyways, between episodes, I spent maybe 15 minutes on here already. Basically, I went around killing some other worlders to gain some souls, because we're going to need them. And basically just hoping that I could clear out some spawns for the slimes, because that's still... They still have some very good skills that I would like to get a hold of. But sadly, it's a very low drop rate from the slimes, and they don't spawn incredibly commonly. Once again, one of them spawns on command. Come on. Nope, not even a crystal. Lurker, though, you still have a skill I want. Come on. One... Go... That... Why can't I hit you? Got you. Wow, couldn't even give me the skill for being such a pain in the neck. Come on, heal back up. Once again, it's doing the thing where I'm stuck at minus a half a heart and constantly using up food. Although I have starved, so I'm already constantly using food. But, oh, actually, both of you have skills I can potentially get. That's, Berserker and... I believe your skill is called Musician? I think it's just a ranged attack. I don't remember exactly what it does. But I didn't get it anyway, so I can't test it out, and no Berserker. Anyways, yeah, I've just... There's a Hinata just right over there. I am not going that direction. I've just been killing other worlders, clearing up spawn locations, hopefully. And just trying to get as many slimes to spawn as possible. Haven't seen many, though, just the two I've killed so far in video. I'm gonna kill every slime I see on video, just in case. But, yeah, that's about where I'm at for right now. Looking at the requirements for the next level of demon, we're not going to reach it today. Because we need, I believe it's 6 named subordinates. I should probably pull this back up so I remember it. I actually have it on my phone. To become the next tier of demon, we need 6 named subordinates. That's easy enough. We already have 2. We need 46 levels. We've already got that covered. We need 66.6 hours of playtime. That's a bit of an issue. We are currently at 15.6. We need 51 more hours, which is the equivalent of how many souls? We can turn one soul into 2 minutes. So 30 souls equals an hour. 51 times 30. 1530. 1,500 souls and then some. We are currently at 100. So that's a lot. And then we need to evolve Sage into Great Sage, or have a different high tier analyst skill. But that's going to cost us 100 levels, and that's going to be the easiest one to get. So I think that will probably be the easiest one. I can't think of any other easy high tier analyst skills to get right off the top of my head. But suppose that gives us a goal to work for at least. But I think I'm just gonna spend the night continuing to kill some things, and then we'll get into No. I spent some time killing already. Let's actually just head back home to base real quick. There it is. Just completely glossed over it on the screen. Anyone hanging out below us, or no? Oop. A little bit of lag spikes, because why not? So we just started recording. You have a chance to give us a skill. Hi, friend. Nope, didn't get it. Anyways, let me actually head back upstairs, and I suppose we should probably get started on actual goals for today. I should probably figure out what our actual goal is for today. Because I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of stuff we could get up to, but a lot of it's going to take some time, so it's a question of what. We could continue on... Whoops. We can continue on with Mahu, but basically I'm still just building up my Mahu energy. I suppose I could take a look. Almost jumped off the edge. Good thing I have fall resistance. I don't think you do, though. Oh, you do. Congratulations, you survived. Congratulations, you survived 3 swings. Or you survived 2 and died on the 3rd, I suppose. But, Mahu. There's more stuff I would like to get into with it. But basically, at this point, I'm still just building up my energy. So maybe I should start taking a look at some of the other Mahu stuff to get energy so that I could spend it faster. Now, problem is, there's a lot of information in this mod, and I don't know exactly what would give me more energy. Placement, I believe just teleports, anything on top of it. Teleport 2 things between 2 different things. Temporarily lead your body behind and explore the world in a certain radius. It drains 300 mana from the caster on use. Okay, so temporary... That's interesting. Temporary, spectator mode, I suppose? I was just completely blanking on the word for it. But I think that would leave my body in danger, so it would probably be pretty situational when I'd actually want to use it. Are you assassin? Or you're a witch? Okay. Might as well gather the soul, because witches are an easy soul to get. I don't have to worry about dying to it or anything. But, order displace... not order displacement, that's not the one I was just looking at. You're just an eyeball. Let me up, please. There we go. Ugh. Anyways, mental displacement. Trying... Be a named mob or player from afar for a short amount of time. Okay, strengthening. We'll strengthen the first thing on your hot boy. Hot boy? Ugh. Or your offhand if you're holding something. Strengthened items are temporarily unbreakable, do more damage, and have increased mining durability. Interesting. Might want to make some of those scrolls. Sadly, they take diamonds, and I don't have a whole lot of it. I'm up to 28 in there, and then they have 11 extra. I need... It would be nice if I had a fortune pickaxe, but I don't. Hold on. Where's this? Can I spend a few levels just to get this, like, fortune 3 real quick? Fortune 1. Helps if I actually grab out lapis. Efficiency 4. Really? That was it? Nope, that won't do. That's a waste of some levels, but whatever. Efficiency 4. Unbreaking 3. Again, kind of not what I'm after. I don't think I have a fortune book, do I? Nope. Piercing. Efficiency. Protection 1. Wall jump. Sharpness. Power 1. No. My luck is fairly bad when it comes to enchanting, isn't it? If all it needed was fortune, and this would have been really good for this. Come on. Really? Not what I'm after, game. Can I... I don't want to settle for fortune. There we go. I was about to say, I don't want to settle for fortune 1. I can get so much better. But that's what I was after. Now I can just mine up those diamonds, and that should give me a decent amount. So... Come on. And like so, gives us an extra 31 on top of what we already have. I think I want to make some of these strengthening scrolls. They seem like they could be pretty good, and it wastes a decent amount of mana that I could get back. So, what is it? Iron and diamond. I can do that. I think I might already have some iron in there. Yep, just one though. Oh, I actually have one diamond already too. So, where's my knife? Here it is. And I need a piece of some wool. One of these gets me 4 or 8, I don't remember. 4 spell cloths. Doop, 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 doop. Dot, 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 and dot. There we go. It didn't want to for a second. And then 2 diamonds. And I didn't grab the iron. Yes, I did. I just missed it, apparently. And doop. Doop, 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 doop. I need more iron. I just realized that it's 2 iron per, right? No, it's 2 diamonds per, which means I need actually 2 more diamonds in here. So that gives us all the diamonds we need. Doop, 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 doop. There we go. 4 strengthening scrolls. There they are. I just couldn't see them for a second. I'm curious how much extra that would do. Because currently it does 13.5 without our extra bonuses for being a demon. Curious how much it will do. I'm gonna have to go run down and test it in a second. Anyways, what else would we want? Strengthening's kind of cool. Projection. The first use of this scroll memorizes a tool or weapon you're looking at, or the whole stack. Second use gives you a copy of the tool with limited durability. Okay, so you can copy like a strong tool for a little bit. Using the scroll grants the caster a weapon, which allows the caster to simultaneously teleport to and attack an entity they can see at long range. Interesting. 2 diamonds and an ender. I think I just sort of want to make a lot of the random stuff we can from this mod just to like test it out. I'm just gonna do this real quick, and as much of this is just getting transmuted into other stuff as I can. So I'm gonna be here for a bit. I'm just gonna go through this entire stack of 29 emeralds and just transform it into other stuff. It might take a bit because Mahu obviously has to regen, and I can only do 4 at max. So I'm just gonna finish up these 26, and then we'll get up to the other stuff I want to make. Okay, so I've done most of this stack of emeralds. I'll do these last 2. Did I get an emerald back after putting an emerald in? Is that what just happened there? I could have sworn I threw 2, and then I somehow still had 7, despite the fact I started with 8. But anyways, I've done most of that stack. I'm gonna leave 6 as emeralds. And, yeah, that took a bit. So, and while I was waiting, going through that entire thing, wasting up my mana, waiting for it to recharge, I decided to start reading through the book to see if there's any other cool things I want. And there's a lot. This mod has a lot. Basically, there's a lot of... so many different cool effects in here. But most of the really cool stuff costs like 2,000 or more Mahu. I think basically what it boils down to is I just need more of that. I need more Mahu regen so that I can waste more Mahu and get more max Mahu before I can do anything cool with this mod, basically. So to do that, I'm going to have to set up more mana generation. Go away. I saw some free souls down here and I was like, ooh, might as well get them. I don't think any of these can give me extra skills. Except maybe that one, the last one I just killed there. I don't know. I feel like that one has extra skills you can get. I'm just getting super unlucky with it. Or I'm just misremembering completely and it had the one skill I already got. But anyways, we desperately need more mana generation if we want to do any of the cool stuff with this mod. So I think I'm going to have to set that up somewhere. I was looking at it and I think there's a few different things in here that can give you mana. The Chronal Exchange that we looked at before. Basically, for 12 hours you get extra mana, for 12 hours you lose it. I think I'm going to set up some of these and just deal with the consequences of losing it at some point. When I was reading, or from what I'm remembering, I think I can actually turn these off as well. Where is it? Chronal Exchange. It doesn't say on here, but I'm fairly certain they can be turned off. Like, can you turn off this one? No. Can you turn off? No. There's some sort of mana battery system I've seen someone set up in like a video before. I have no idea how you would actually set it up in person though, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it. I'm just going to set up some of them and just deal with the consequences. Although I could look. I think there's some sort of mana battery you can set up. I might want to just do that. There's the attune stuff, and then there's mana circuit. I think it's this mana circuit? No. Magitech. I think this is it. Does the book say anything about mana circuits? I think it did. We were looking at it before. This is going to be a lot of trial and error trying to figure out how stuff works. But mana circuits, are you in here? Here we go. Come on. Mana circuits are blocks which store mana. Mana in them can be used by the players when nearby, as long as the player owns the block. Whoever right-clicks a mana circuit where first after it is placed owns the block. Right-click to put mana in. Shift right-click to turn it on or off. That's what I was thinking of. Mana circuits can be right-clicked with Fey Essence to open them to use by other players. Okay. So that's what I was thinking of, being able to turn it on and off. So I'm just going to like clear out some of this space. Then I think I'm going to build that battery and put up like some of those chronal circuits here. Chronal exchange things are here. And that should give me some extra mana thing and then a place to store it. And then during the time I lose energy, if I'm around here, I think that would mean I could then turn it off so that the mana comes from me and I don't lose any in the battery. And just make sure that things fill up, I think is how this could work. So I think that's how I'm going to set it up. So what do I need to make this thing again? 6 iron, 3 emerald, ground up, which I already have. So, like so. I put the iron away. Helps if you have that out when using it to build something. There we go, Magitech mana circuit. Let's just put that here. Kind of like in the middle, and it's set to me. It is currently on. And this thing can hold 100,000 Mahu, and I can just fill it up like that. I'm curious, does filling this up with my mana actually... It does. So I can actually gain some experience and some extra Mahu just by doing this. Interesting. If I pick this up, does it keep its current charge? It does. Okay. So turn it on. It's now building up. So basically, I could just gather a whole bunch of Mahu and just waste it all going in here, which would also train it up. And then I could carry this thing down with me, and if I want to do one of the cool things, I just place it down, make sure it's claimed, and just do it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That might be a plan. The idea of using that in a fight in such a way is kind of silly. Like, I don't foresee that being super feasible in a fight, but it is kind of funny. I'll consider it. But let's just flatten out this area a little bit. I still get scared when I'm about to fall, despite the fact that I am immune to fall damage. It's just nature, I suppose. So how do I set up these chronal things again? Because I'm going to set up like 12 of them or something. Chronal exchange here. I could also do the durability exchange, but that would require throwing in a bunch of random stuff, and I don't have a whole lot of it. Although I think that works with modded stuff, so I could set up a durability exchange, make a whole bunch of dragon scale armor, and just use that durability. That could be decent. That could be a decent way of getting some extra mana. Anyways, we're going to do the chronal thing right now. It's quartz and emerald. I have managed to get 6 random quartz. That's not a lot, and I haven't mined any. So I guess I can set up what I currently have and then get the rest later on. So there's that, and then I can just take the knife and set up the 6 we can. Doop, 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 doop. I said doop, doop, and doop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So those should all be set up as chronal things, and as such, I should regen faster. Can I get down to 0? How much do I gain? 136. Okay. That is much faster. My 5 seconds. 199. Okay. One more tick to see. Okay, that was a lot. That said something. Okay. It generates mana based on a 12-hour circuit, or 24-hour circuit. For 12 hours, you generate more mana. For 12 hours, you generate less. It will drain it. It will drain or restore up to 10 mana every so often, depending on how far it is from its peak. Note that skipping time will only delay the cycle instead of skipping it. Okay, so you actually gain more mana at its peak, and I'm assuming when it hits midway point, you would actually lose. It would just like cancel itself out. Okay, that's interesting. So I am now getting a lot of mana very quickly, which is a good first step. So with that all said and done, I can just make a whole bunch more emerald stuff. Just go like so. And just pretty freely just start turning this into quartz, hopefully. And just make a whole bunch more of those. In which case my mana regen will become ridiculous, and I should be able to very quickly start getting that Mahu level up. This could work, so I'm just going to keep doing this for a little bit and set up as many of those as I can get the quartz for. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so I managed to set up 6 more with relative ease. So now my mana regen is up to like 200 and something, which is very nice. I can just keep filling. That was only 62. 244. That was actually lower than it was a minute ago. So I think we're approaching the cooldown cycle where it's going to start going negative for me. But yeah, this is apparently how you train up this mod. I'm going to turn that off, actually, so it shouldn't get drained from. It actually wasn't. Apparently, it's out of range for this thing. But if I just sit here doing this for a little bit, I've already managed to up my max from like 150 to 350 in only like 5 or 10 minutes, maybe. So, yeah, every time I drain it now, I gain an extra, like, 5 or so on top of it. Like, let me get up to max real quick. If I put 352 mana in, I'll probably actually gain some before I run out. Okay, I gained 5 mana from wasting the entire thing. That is decent growth at this point. Okay, so I can just keep doing this for a little bit. I can actually head down and start clearing out some mobs while I wait for mana regen too. Maybe I should take the battery with me down here so I can just very quickly just place that down occasionally to like clear out the mana. Nothing. Every time I fight a Berserker, I get a little excited, and then I don't get the thing. Any other enemies I care about right this second? No. Doesn't look like it. So, eat up. Or use healing to eat up, rather. Get back up here, drain the mana, and I'm just going to keep up this cycle for a little bit. Although I have managed to store up almost 10,000 Mahu at this point. So, maybe that's enough to start looking at some of the things we can do. Because I can use that thing for spells, obviously. So what could I do out of all of the cool stuff in this mod? The Staff of Explosive Mana is something I really wanted to test out. Not for any practical use, just because it's funny. Let's see. The scroll drains 100 to cast, which will give you the staff, and then 5,000 to use a large explosion. Cloth required. 2 gold and a diamond. Might as well just make it now. So grab out a gold, which I actually have more of than emeralds, so I should be using that instead of emeralds for this. Need to set up a thing with it. Almost forgot that part. Where's my knife? Here it is. Thank you. So, like, put that down. That. 1, 2. 1 diamond. That's just the scroll, and then for 100 Mahu, we then get the staff. This is based off an anime. I think a lot of this stuff is actually based off various animes. Like, this one, I believe, is based off of Megumin from Konosuba? I haven't watched a lot of it. I don't know a whole lot about it. I watched some episodes with my sister, but that was it. I just know her whole deal is explosion. And she has a thing for giant explosions that leave her on the ground. That's all I know. I think that's where this stuff comes from. But, can't really use this right now. Don't really have the Mahu from it. Oh, I need 5,000 Mahu to use this. Why? I want to. Ah, it's getting my hopes up. Does the whole thunderstorm and everything. Oh, I need 5,000 Mahu. I need to explosion. Oh. Hold on. We're going to explosion and orc disaster. This is an complete waste of resources. But we are going to explosion and orc disaster. I would explosion Hinata, but I think she'd be fine. Oh, there you are, friend. You get out of my way. This is such a waste, but I can't resist. I have no idea if this is even going to do anything. The orc disaster might actually be immune to explosion damage. I have no idea. Turn this on. Oh, that's draining a lot. Explosion! Bakaretsu, Bakaretsu. That did nothing. Pick that back up. It did literally nothing. That was such a waste. I don't regret it, but that was such a waste. I knew this was just going to be sort of for the meme. But still, I couldn't resist. How could I resist a staff called the Staff of Explosive Mana? How could I resist something with a name like that? That its whole thing is just boom. Get back here. I want your soul. There we go. Oh. Time to go gather more Mahu, I suppose. It is currently nighttime, so I am getting nothing. I'm not oh, I was about to say I'm not losing Mahu, then it went down by 1, so... Apparently I am, just very slowly. Oh, no, I just went up by 1. Nope, turn that off. I don't want that thing draining even any more than I already have. Oh, I have no idea if I could have got a good shot of that, but I really hope I did. Oh, this thing's probably going on the thumbnail. Anyways, let's take a quick look at some of the other, hopefully less nonsensical things we can make, shall we? So this thing, funny, not very usable. This lets me, it lets me launch things around as another staff. A lot cheaper to use. 2 gold and an ender? Sure, why not? We're just gonna make all the cool staffs. Can I do it right now? I think the mana is when I activate the scroll, not when I make the scroll. I think we should be fine after I toss some random junk away so I have inventory space. It was 2 gold and an ender. I need to grab more gold. Ender. Gold. Just make 6 of this and of this. Oh, hopefully this is less... Actually, I don't want this thing to be less ridiculous. I kind of just want it to be more useful. But, I don't know what about another world or fighting a giant spider just confused me right there, but it did for some reason. Anything interesting down there, or just the normal spiders and whatnot? But, seeing as we are currently out of Mahu, what's the other one? The, durability exchange. How do I make this? 2 emeralds and a diamond, and then it can take the durability away from an item. I already have it. I just need to set up the thing. Like so. It's 1 diamond, 2 emeralds, right? Yes, okay. Like so. Oop. And then I can just throw on like this. It has 49 durability. I don't know if it's... Okay, it's not 1 durability for. That gave me some amount of extra... That one gave me no Mahu. Either that or it was drained at the same speed I got it. But I think I said something where I could actually put this on top of a chest too. So if I do like that, and just make a chest real quick. I need 1 more of these. You can go in there. Like so. So. And then I can use a lot of these extra dragon scales I have lying around, like all these blue ones. And I just make a couple of these. I do not have inventory space. You and you can get tossed like so. Then I just put all of these in here. Their durability should get drained, and they have a lot of it, so it should take a little bit. And that should just give me Mahu in return, if it's not drained all the way. Go in there. Desperately need to do inventory. I am not really getting Mahu right now. Where's my battery pack? I left it over here, right? Yes, I did. Yeah, these things are definitely on their drain cycle, so I am going to be out of Mahu for a bit. So I think I'm going to have to chill out for a moment before continuing on with anything. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so we're finally reapproaching the time where I gain Mahu. And, no, the more I think about it, I should have paid more attention to what time I place these things down. Because 6 of them are placed at more or less the exact time. And then these 6 are placed maybe 2-3 minutes later. Which is... Oh, okay, it's probably good that there's some separation there. Because their cycle is determined on the time you place them, not the basic day-night cycle. So, that means that for... let's say there's a 3-minute gap between them. For 15 minutes, I am gaining from all of them, some of them more than others. And then for 9, I'm losing from all of them. Roughly. Unless I'm unless I'm just working logically through this incorrectly. But let's say I had 4 of them at maxing out at like 2. The next 4 maxing out at 4. These maxing out at 6. That means that when these ones are starting to lose to me, and then I had some like 12 hours later that are gaining them at the same speed, I should theoretically always be gaining if I have the same amount of them at different intervals instead of all of them at the same one. If I'm like working through how that would work logically correctly. Or if I have... Actually, if I have one for every hour, and they gain and decrease at the same speed, eventually just cancel out. Never mind, so I'm never going to create a cycle where I am always gaining off of the... Like how I was just theoretically setting it up in my head, I would be at equilibrium more or less constantly. But let's say I set it up for 12 of them for like... I don't know, I think if I were to set them up at some interval instead of all at the same time, that I could work it out so that I'd probably gain less during the day, but I'd lose a whole lot less during the night. If I were to like logically place out how to do it. I don't know, I might try to logic that out, or I just might break these at some point once I think I have enough Mahu and come up with different ideas. Anyways, I now have the Mahu I need to use this thing. So now we have the Mystic Staff of Spatial Disorientation. How does this work? Let's see, Mystic Staff. Those are familiars. I might want to try out the familiars things. I took a quick look at it, and it seems like it might be some fun. Staff of Spatial Disorientation. Using this scroll summons a staff which can be used on an entity to launch them in the direction the caster is looking. Longer charge time provides more velocity. Alternatively, when used on a block, nearby entities will be pulled in and launched after a charge-up time. 200 mana when used on an entity, and 20 mana per second when used in AoE mode. Okay. So, could I do... Fly. Fly! Bye, have a good time. You don't take fall damage. Hi there, friends. Stab. So, again, funny? Probably not too helpful. It looked like the spider was actually stuck there and, like, caught for a second. Could I catch Hinata and send her flying several hundred blocks? Or is Hinata too strong for that? Oh, this test is probably gonna end with me dead, but if I have an effective anti-Hinata tool, it will be worth it. Might as well kill you just for an extra soul. Hey, I got severed and I'm minus a half heart. Where is that Hinata? She was somewhere off in this direction. I don't remember exactly where. I'm curious if this will work. I really hope it does, because this will be funny. Why is Berserker lava proof? Come on. You know you want to give me it. No? Okay. How many souls am I at? 16. I think I've killed 30? I think it was 80 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how many souls I've gotten today. But, let's go see if I can't find Hinata real quick. She was somewhere off in this direction. I don't remember where. Where was it? It was somewheres at, like, the crook where the jungle meets a different biome off here somewhere. Was it, like, over there, I think? I'm drawing a blank. 1 second, let me go see if I can't find Hinata. She should be somewheres in this region. Oh, I do see a Berserker. We'll kill a Berserker, and then we'll go find Hinata. I really want this skill, if you can't tell. Hello, Berserker friend. Oh yeah, she was just inside that savannah. You're so hard to hit. Nope. Still get a little sad every time. Where is she? I think you have an interesting skill I might be able to pick up. So, yeah, we'll deal with you two, and then Hinata hunt continues. Nada. Okay. Heal up. Still can't go up to max because of Severer. Another Berserker, but I think I'm going to ignore him for the moment. Am I currently being slowed? No. Where was she? There's a Shizu. There is Hinata. Let me find her real quick, because apparently she's hiding on us. Oh yeah, we never actually tested out the strengthening scroll either. Still haven't found Hinata, but there are a couple Berserkers near here, so I'm gonna try out the strengthening. Supposedly, this makes the thing in the first bar stronger. Extra durability, extra mining speed. It says it's strengthened. That just did 30 damage. Okay, 33. I was doing, I think, 17s to you before. If I get a full swing. I have no idea. I couldn't tell because I can't move right now. I dislike those spiders. There's one more Berserker. I'm going to test it on him real quick. And then where's this Hinata? Where is this secondary Berserker? I think he's vanished. I forgot to sleep, so those things are still spawning. Why am I feel slow right now, but I'm not. Go away. I'm not after you. Where is this Hinata? I want to find her real quick so I can test this, but I have no idea where she went. She used to be right up on this hill. Hinata, where are you? I'm hoping that I have a tool to not die to you, finally. Where is she? Now she's gone. That's Shizu. Okay, she's somewhere's over here. Apparently. Let me find her. This is apparently going to take a moment. Well, you're not Hinata. I actually ran back because I couldn't find her in that region. So I was hoping I would be able to go find the one that we led away from town a couple episodes ago. The one that I ended up running like 300 blocks north past the orc disasters. I was hoping I could go find that one since I couldn't find the one I was looking for. Should be somewheres up here. I think that's the sound of Hinata. Or that could just be a regular thunderstorm. No idea. You're the healer. How far away is 300 block? Oh, there's Hinata. Found her. Mana condensation. Fly, Hinata. That didn't work. You know, that kind of went exactly as I expected. I might have just missed her completely. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I think I just missed Hinata. That's the AoE mode, working like it should be. Hinata was not at all frozen in place. That's expected, honestly. So let's head back to base. We do not, in fact, have an effective anti-Hinata tool like I was hoping. Oh, well. Anyways, we did get into some cool Mahu stuff, and we're a lot better off. I think I'm just going to keep doing the same thing where I just waste all my Mahu. Like, put it all in the battery. And every time I do that, I gain like an extra 5 maximum, which is really nice. Any more slimes? We managed to kill 3 today, I think? Or was it 4? I don't remember. We killed a couple, didn't get the skill. Didn't get any skills today, actually, so I don't even have to really worry about that much. But, anyways, I suppose that's a pretty good place to end things off. So, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody. Sadly, no anti-Hinata weapons. Rude.